Hey guys, welcome back to RC. So this video is about those with RES-V3 that has zero response. There are a few reasons why your RES-V3 has zero response. So whenever in doubt, please plug in the LED headlight to the headlight port. This headlight will be able to tell you a lot of things, symptoms, and the reason of why sometimes it's not working. So in this case, I know I have a working one, so I'm going to plug everything in. Please observe the priority. I'm going to plug the switch as well. Switch has no priority. Then I'm going to plug in the battery, and in this case I know it's working, so there will be a headlight blinking as soon as I turn it on. So it blinks. Fast blink means it's waiting for binding. So now I turn on the remote. Once I press the bind button, then headlight stays solid and it's bound, so it's working properly. So now, for example, you have plugged in the battery and then turn the switch to the on position, and LED headlight is not blinking. There's no response, zero response at all. There could be a few reasons. One of it is it could be a faulty switch or faulty wire or incorrect soldering over here, or maybe this is not plugged correctly, or maybe you have plugged it into the motor port, which is a really bad news. The other crucial thing is it could be the power supply pin here not getting any power at all, even though it looks like it's plugged in. Okay, so in this video I'm going to show you how to eliminate this using some simple diagnostic method. The first one will be the most simplest method, which is taking the jumper switch for the car switch over here. Okay, using this jumper as a switch. By putting it on the pin of the switch pin, you are essentially shorting the two pins here to close the circuit. So as you plug the battery in, the board will be turned on immediately. So then we can eliminate whether is it a faulty switch or not. So I plug the battery in. Okay, as you can see, it turns on immediately by itself without using a switch. So if you were using a switch and it doesn't respond, and after you put the jumper over here and it responds straight away, that means your switch is faulty, or could be a soldering joint issue over here. So the simple fix would be just taking the car switch jumper from here and put it on the switch pins here. So another way is to check for continuity of your switch, whether the switch closes the circuit or not. So you can get a multimeter and turn it all the way down to the lowest resistance setting or the continuity setting. And because the hole on the switch is so tiny here, I'm gonna plug two needles over here. Okay, drive them in and just bend it apart. Then just clamp it on either needle, and then clamp the other one. So there's no reaction here, no continuity here, no resistance measured because we are on an off position. Now we're going to turn it on. Immediately measured resistance. So at 1.8 and 2, that means there is just a straight through continuity. So this check shows that my switch is working fine. There's no issue with my switch. So what if your switch is working and the board still has zero response? Another reason it could be it's not receiving power over here at all. So another diagnostic we're gonna do here is check whether these two pin really gets power from the battery or not. Plug this in. Again, check the priority whenever you plug the battery connector in, and we're gonna poke two needles over here. And when you poke it in, make sure that it's quite a snug fit. That's not loose. Because if it's loose, then maybe the needle is not really touching the connector at all. So in this case, it's a bit loose. Then I'm gonna plug the other one in. Okay, so and make sure they are separated apart as well, because You do not want that when you plug in the battery and then while you are fiddling with the crocodile clip over here, then they get shorted to each other. So be really careful on this. So now I'm going to turn my multimeter to the 20 volt range, whatever range above the voltage of the 2 cell, because this one has a max voltage of 8.2 volt. To lower the risk of shorting out, I'm gonna clip the crocodile clip on the pin first. Okay, and make sure there's no short between them. Now I'm going to connect my battery. Yep, so there's voltage. So now we have confirmed that the board indeed getting voltage from the battery. And you do not need to connect the switch to the switch pin here, because we are measuring directly the power that comes from the battery. So now we have eliminated the possibility that the RES-V3 is not getting any power, because it's showing voltage over here. So there's indeed power going to the board. So if you have performed the diagnostic method over here and there's still zero response, you can email me at sales@wpl-rc.com, and we will try to get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. If you find this video helpful, you can buy me a coffee by checking out the link in the description. So please like and subscribe if you have not done so. I'll see you on next video. Bye.